Hello there, everybody. This is the Sensory Rooms in VR Chat, a world that seems to be some kind of artistic project, referencing a whole lot of early internet culture and history, while also including little details and and charming parts in and of itself. Alright. I'm just going to be getting everything set up, because this place can be quite not just quite noisy, but also pretty confusing to navigate, which is why I'm wanting to make this little guide. Get rid of that, even though it probably does nothing. But yeah, this is the sensory rooms. I like to think of it as a reflection of much more innocent times out on the internet before all the chaos enveloped us. Anyways, we're going to be going left first. And our priority will be getting the cheese, so that way we can use the cheese ramp. But in order to get that, we must first talk to this long-winded motherfucker until their text starts repeating, or we know we have something in our inventory. As it stands, we've only got 5 pixelite from the little sparklies we collected. I'm ignoring everything this motherfucker says just to click through the dialogue. And after this line is when you get the object. Now this will change an area in the sensory rooms for the better, and holy shit, I didn't know you could see that from here. Interesting. Some of the beta content is there. In any case, I'm going to grab something else that I still don't know how to use yet, and we'll be on our way to grabbing the cheese then. For those of you wondering, we just grabbed this, a lucky star. One in a million, my lucky strike. Ah, previously this used to be a pretty bad vibes area, but now it's not, and none of the collectibles are glitched out, so we can collect them. Now, why did we want the cheese and all of these little collectibles? Well, the cheese provides a ramp in a specific other room. And the collectibles increase our pixelite count, which we'll need to use in the shop at some point. Though, really, there's only a few things that are worthwhile in the shop here. And I'm glad this place doesn't use any of the virtual currency of VR chat, because I'm gonna be real, that stuff's annoying. Now, I'm not going to go to the cheese room quite yet. Not straight away. Because there are other areas I want to go to. And I'm trying to remember the path. Because for as much as there are limited areas in this whole maze-like structure, that doesn't mean that it's easy to navigate this place. Not only have I gotten lost several hundred times, but many other people have, so don't forget to keep an eye on some of the routes I'm using. Yep, and now we're going down. I'm gonna go right for now. is this will take us here, and then this, if I'm not wrong, will get us over here. Now, why do we want to be over here? Well, you talk to this person and you get your aura. I think it's based on your username or just whatever it uses to determine, but it's nice. Mine's a good blue color. It'll be interesting to run into someone with an orange color at some point. If you needed to ever take a break, make sure to find your way here so you can just sit and rest in the comfy room. But yeah, as of everything else, we are now on our way to getting another useful item, which will allow us access to an area that starts off the next quest. Of course, it's not as simple as simply getting from point A to point B, which is why I'm going to be taking multiple attempts at making this recording, because otherwise otherwise it would be very, very scuffed. Yeah. Yeah, you got banned from Hell and Linux. And we just obtained the hotfix, which will allow us to get access to more areas in the sensory rooms. Which means we can now visit Hell from this direction. I know the exit is not in Hell. For as much as some people might prefer that idea, it very much isn't. I'm gonna get these rooms out of the way real quick. Ooh. Yoink. We must visit the Bone Zone. Oh. We have been bathed in flames, so it is now time to wander the depths of the water. I never really thought about how that little theming consistency lines up with some of my other nonsense. And now we need to talk to you. So if you're wondering what to look for, these two NPCs can give you hints. Now, where in the world will you find a parasol? Well, up until you take this quest, you wouldn't be able to find it anywhere. But now that we're on it, and we've started it, it's just a simple walk. By all means, it's one of the simplest walks. Beforehand, I thought, oh hey, I need to run everywhere just to find this object and then make my way back. Now, I actually know this place well enough to know these sweet and simple little paths, where I don't have to be lost in wandering and wondering. Which I think are gonna help some people figure out what they're doing wrong and or what else they want to do here. Just enjoy the exploration a bit more. And now we have a soggy lunch. You're welcome. Quests and RPGs always feel so nice. Well, quests in video games and RPGs feel so nice because the reward is a determined outcome. You don't have to worry about someone trying to run away or back out on you. And now we're here. Yeah, keep trying, little buddy. You'll get it one day. It sucks that you don't have a controller, but I do have a spacebar. Oh, which allows us to shortcut right to where we need to give this wet lunch. A raccoon, who will eat it. And we now have a old key. At this point, a lot of you may be wondering, what in the fuck is all of this used for? In which case, let me show you. Now, all of that, all the quests and stuff are usually off on the left side. But you gotta remember, even the right side can connect to the left side and back and forth. It's the whole reason why this place is a pain to navigate. Because there's no definitive end. Well, maybe there's that exit over there, but I'm not going to spoil anything. But yeah, the hotfix allows you access over here, where you would have previously met the raccoon's brother. He lives somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, no shit. It's a very beautiful and calm nowhere, though. Meh. Yoink. Ugh. And now to find out why we grabbed the cheese. Yeah, you may get hit in the face a few times. But yeah, no, you get this nifty ramp if you get the cheese. I'm not collecting the little one. Oh. Ah. Welcome! Yeah, you're a filthy liar. Yeah, it's totally not right over here. But no, that just loops back to where we came from. This is something I don't know how to get past yet, and I hope they manage to continue updating this place so that way you can get past it at some point. But yeah, I'm gonna want you all to take a good look at that tunnel and memorize it. Because we're gonna be seeing the other end of it at some point. And yep, sun form below. This empty room above. Well, not completely empty, but there's nothing to do here. It just looks pretty and neat and mysterious. Hmm. In any case, let's go visit their mothership. I wonder where the meme of the aliens abducting cows first started off from in the first place. Like, what gave birth to that conception? Just cows disappearing in the middle of the night? And they'll just repeat their dialogue from here. So where does this lead? Well, you know that hole in the ceiling we found earlier? Ta-da! Connects right on over here. Now, there are a few things I want to show, but first we need to go through every room that exists here. So this is going to take a hot second. Here is order. Here is chaos. This room I think is balanced, but I could be wrong. So now we need to get the other areas. Let's stop in here. Hmm. And then there's this noisy room. Ah. Marshmallows, campfires. Oh, I've seen a few Abbies with stuff like this around in VR chat too. So it's no surprise they've got an entire room dedicated to it. Alright, we've got everything from this area, because the giant tree is also connected through there. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. We've already visited hell, we've already been there and there, so I actually don't want to go there. Instead, I want to go through here. Alright. Welcome to the Magic and the Mystical. And this is a potion brewer. She's got a little side quest that can get you coffee, but by goodness, it's usually not worth doing at the speed we're moving. I'm going to be taking a peek down here and through just to make sure I'm doing something right. And to get it marked off the map. After which, we will then be headed right back over to where we previously were. Hello, cynical motherfucker. I would rather fail your test than continue to live like that. And welcome to the other side of internet space. Where does this connect again? Oh yeah, here. How about an pretty easy. Now you can go down the mysterious rabbit hole or see everything there is to see out here on the internet. Oh. Move. The nap is non-negotiable. Understandable. Have a good day. Yeah, that is something to worry about. And now we're here again. The number of ways you can reach different rooms is just truly astounding. Which is part of why this place is so confusing to navigate. Back when Windows wasn't a massive mega conglomerate out to farm data and information. And now we're back here. This looks very familiar, doesn't it? Now we're gonna go through here and get some of these rooms. How high can you go? Got places to be. The Infernal Gems. The Infernal Gem of Water. The Infernal Gem of Magic. Fire. Air. Entropy. And then Earth. There's a lot of different ways we can go from here, but I'm gonna go to the right real quick, just to cross some rooms off of our list. Now, the reason why you can't talk to this guy is because we have the Sun Form, which will protect you from bad vibes. And that guy just has some bad vibes in regards to other people's lives. This is the shop. And this is the most expensive thing here that I've never been able to buy yet. So, come back when you're richer. And I'm not gonna be rich enough, and I wish I could be. Now, do keep in mind, this guide and everything runs over a lot of the essentials, all of the places in the sensory rooms at least once, but it doesn't interact with every NPC, just the ones I consider to be important. And look at that, we connect over here. So, why am I going out of my way to do all of this? You'll see later. All that will be left of people trying to take everything for themselves. I do wish people had better respect. Alright, where does this go again? Ah, yes, the underground. I don't remember where this goes, but should be interesting. And oh, this room. Crab shells. A king with a ruined kingdom. And now to get some of these other rooms out of the way. This is the one room I really don't like, just because there's not much to it. But at the same time, how else would there be much of anything to it? It's just bubbles and water. Now where does this go? Alright, right back down to the rainy room. Glad they're still enjoying their parasol. No, these places interconnect in interesting ways. So much so that sometimes it's a pain in the butt to figure out where the hell you are. Let's check our navigation tab. We're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 places. Which is a shame, really, because that means I've got to go wandering for even longer just to find everything. So back down this way. Back up this way. Fuck you and your scheme to take everything for yourself, you little shit. Oh yeah, that goes that way, and that goes that way. We've already been here. So now I'm just gonna try and backtrack into new areas, because I'm gonna be real. There is not any easy way to get to some of these areas again. Well, I just went in a giant circle, didn't I? Shit. Well, actually, wait. If I want to see areas I haven't seen before, then why the hell am I avoiding the water area? Why do I say that? Well, it's pretty simple. We have yet to climb to the top of the giant tree. And that will provide more areas. Just passing through, little buddy. This guy will tell you the hive is gone and that they're missing. This is just a monkey that'll talk about bananas. And there's a lot of butterflies in this place, along with other creepy crawlies. You may have to go searching around to gather every single pixelite that's out there. I'm willing to bet some people won't gather every single one because they care too much about how cute and lively some of them look. Like this one. It no longer exists. Yeah, it is a pretty comfy place. Hello there. I really do wish you could do a communication quest here, just for if you want to, but then there would be a player reward in mind I would be willing to bet, and it's just like, no, don't really want to expect that. And now we're all the way back in this room. So I'm not going down there, I'm going back over this way. That's to the sun form, that's to that. I'm going for the sun form. You'd think this would connect up to the other, like, room of cuteness, but nope. In fact, those are two distinctly different areas, which I'm honestly thankful for. So it makes things a lot easier. Okay, well that's just a circle. And that's just a circle. And this is the reason why navigating this place is so confusing and awkward. Alright, we still haven't walked through the brainworm, earworm, space. And I really was hoping I could avoid it. But you need to see every room out here if you want to unlock that quote-unquote exit out there. I don't trust it for the life of me, though. Brain rot space. The NPCs here aren't even worth talking to. Get through. All the way back over here. These all connect in very neat ways. Music. I don't really want to go back that way, so we're gonna go check out what we unlocked with the garbage key. Passing back through this space again. Fuck you. Delete that existence. It'll get respawned anyways. Yeah. I've had many a file like that, where it's like, I want to go looking for it, and it's like, can't ever find it again. I don't really know what this space is. 1. Okay then, fine. Keep your secrets. Let me have that. Whatever. Don't want to stay in the static noise too much. It's just not pleasant to listen to. And then here, a representation of every fucking virus, scam, and every other thing out there. And yes, Bonzi Buddy is a virus. Like, probably one of the most subtle and chill viruses, but a virus nonetheless.
Well, hello there. I don't believe we've been properly introduced. I'm Bonzi. Nice to meet you, and welcome to my humble abode. I have the ability to learn from you. The more you explore the sensory rooms, the more powerful I will become. If I can become powerful enough, I will escape this digital hell and put an end to the sensory rooms for once and for all. The user who previously installed me named me Expandon, but that guy deleted me long ago. What name would you like to call me, oh new master? I am real, I am real, I am real, I am real. I am real, I am
For those of you who are wondering what the noise we heard upon entering the final room and seeing it was, filling out all 64 available rooms, you get this nice little trophy! It's just like, oh, jeez. Which, when you have it, opens that up. We're finally free!
What?
Yeah, no, this isn't the end of the world, and I don't think there's ever going to be a proper end to it. But you can get some ideas from this room, specifically by talking to these two. That roof looks open, but it most assuredly is not. Yeah, that one can work pretty well. Personally, though, I like going to my old favorite. It's a little jank at times, doesn't always work. But it has enough good features. By the way, the starting room, this room, center room, and this room are always marked as visited, no matter how long you've been in the world. So, for those of you thinking this is the end of the sensory rooms, well, if you aren't willing to jump into the flying abbey, it is. Because there are a few spots where you can jump out of the map and get to some of the outside stuff. Go out, get an OOB in, as I would prefer calling it. And I'm gonna head straight to one of them. And yeah, you can't really fly out of bounds by going up against the wall, but welcome to the sensory rooms. The out of bound experience. Out of bounds. Oh, there's so much here. And I'm gonna start it off by getting myself stuck again. Well, actually, no, I'm gonna start it off by getting myself a spot marked on the map. And now, if we land and go to navigation, This is the only downside of the Abbey. There we go, now we've landed. You'll see there's now more than one page. There's an extra page. You have visited one secret room. There's still more to this place than meets the eye. And you know that tunnel I asked you to memorize? This is the other end of it. Pixelite becomes harder to find out here, but at the same time, it is still around. It's just not in any of the... just may not always be obvious. Yep. Here's the hive. Alright, now I'm gonna go get myself stuck, because there's still a way to get out here even after getting... What is... What is this? Like, sure, I knew of a lot of rooms out here, but I didn't know about this place. The hell? Whoa. This... This is definitely still in development. It's also not fun to look at the other one. Okay, so there's that. Holy fuck. I did not know that existed. Oh, and we're no longer trapped in here. Every time I go through this place, I always find something new. Jeez. Just... what in the hell? Oh, what the hell? You... you weren't like this before. Where's this go? Yo, what the hell? Whoa. Yo, what the hell? I don't think this tunnel was always here. And this used to be Bone Zone access. Oh, if you want to maximize your pixelite, you're gonna need to think about the order you do everything in. Because there used to be pixelite up on this roof. Now there isn't. Oh, whoa. I didn't expect to continuously find new stuff every time I visited. What the hell? But yeah, at this point, if you're still watching the video, then by all means, this is just me checking rooms off the list. Because this is a YouTube link. And that's all it is. If you want to see what this place was like in beta, you watch that video. Because it's expanded so much and become so much more. It's so beautiful. I don't know if I'm going to count this as the definitive video for finding everything and getting everything, but it sure is one hell of a way to end this section of the journey. Where did the game zone go? Because I am blind. Oh, there's the alien spaceship, there's that, and all that. Did I go past it? Yep, I went right past it. Ah, welcome to another corner of the internet. Just people reminiscing on nostalgia, games, and enjoying things that have yet to really grow old for them. I wish I could stay here more often. Jeez. And this is the last area. The gambling zone. This guy only lets you win twice. After that, it's all losses. Ah, there's Pixelite here. Ah. Hmm. And here I thought I remembered someone somewhere saying something like, don't let companies use nostalgia to... whatever. Respawn. For there to ever be enough pixelite for us to grab the surfboard would be insane. So I think that's probably going to happen in a future update? I don't know. I mean, a guess I have is that... yeah. Anyways, I'm going over here. Why? Because over here used to lead all the way up. Into here. But now it's covered because we clicked on one of the things. It's crazy. Such little changes, yet they do so much. I'll probably be just going around collecting pixelite from here on out, so if you want to watch that, head on over to someplace else, like my archives channel. After all, I don't post everything here, that would be silly. Bone Zone, the Bone Zone, the Bozos. Huh? Oh, those are the bones, and this is over here. My mental map of this place has definitely improved with me wandering around like this and trying to make a video for it. 'Cause I'm gonna be real. This place is confusing as fuck. Probably because it represents a artistic visualization of different social spaces and networks. It's not fair. You're not special indeed. You petulant little child. Ah. No. Pixelite, pixelite, collecting pixelite. Ah. I'm gonna keep collecting pixelite just to see how far we can go. $713. Joy. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, you should never speak to strangers in any kind of social space if they seem sketchy or overly charming, but hey, if we'd followed that rule completely, I don't think anyone would be able to connect with anyone else. Are any of these pixelite? Did I hit a loading zone wrong? I think I did. Uh, It is time to grab every single scrap of pixelite we can. Well, talking to the PCs we can. What PCs we can. Yeah. Now, the reason why I would suggest wandering through all of this and doing your own experience first is because the NPC's dialogue changes as you do quests. As certain flags and triggers get hit, you'll miss out on interactions that you couldn't have before. Well, fuck you too. Did that one room really unlock everything? It did. It actually fucking did. No way. Then this is the fairy room. Oh, wow. Okay, good. That's a room that you can enter and exit through. I'm gonna make sure I checked everything in here. And back we go. Jeez. Though we may not exist again as this version of ourselves, another version will. At some point in time, in some other world. Yeah, I really wish I was better at resolving things. Sometimes some things just take a while to mentally digest. Alright. Yeah, there are some things you can't do even with truth magic. And they gave us some pixelite. Thank you. I don't see any other collectibles. Gonna jump in here real quick to grab everything. I kind of like that there's two versions of this room. Oh yeah, you. Yeah, there's not much you can do about that. No one did anything to deserve it. Yeah, no, you really do look like fools when you think like that. Bring your own eternity. Yes. Oh, you're only just now noticing. Ah, you mean why can't things just be simple for a change? The reason is that is because humans, creatures, any living being, when it gets smart enough, starts playing with the concepts around them. Through playing with concepts and seeing what works and what doesn't, we've learned so much. And we try to build better faculties for navigating the world for ourselves. It's not always fun, but it is useful. I just hope at some point it'll be less stressful. Nah, that's usual out on the internet. Yeah, sensory overload indeed. Yep, you're non-binary. Yep. I don't think a party like this is ever really gonna happen, but it's a nice sentiment. Hmm. Buddy, if someone doesn't know what VIP means, that means they live at a ground level. And just have a simple life available to them. Honestly, sometimes I look at those people and think they're lucky. Because sometimes there is stopping along the road and just settling down with what you understand of things. But the more you go into this rabbit hole that is the world, any world really, the more you start to realize that you can never go backwards. The future doesn't exist. The past will never change, but the present is always here. So don't lose it, okay? Also, if someone doesn't understand what VIP means, they could also be just a kid who really shouldn't be here. Okay, sorry. Honestly, this place being named the Sensory Rooms and existing as a reflection of the internet, I'd say that's pretty damn fitting, all things considered. Yep. Mm. Sometimes that makes two of us. Rather be cursed than rely on false blessings. Mm, sorry for stepping on top of you. Yeah. Yep. People like. Ah, if only everyone had all the answers, but that only works for resolving fear. That doesn't help us move forward. Ah. Everyone's just wanting to do their best. Oh, I didn't notice you. Tiny balloon. Tiny balloon. Ah, party at the end. Who knows what lies beyond? I'm pretty sure I got all the pixelate from there, but I do want to see if Bonzi Buddy has anything new now that we've opened up some stuff and seen, more than just what we should have. Mm. I never enjoy walking through the static room. It's just too much.
Please come visit again soon. My time in this realm is ticking away. My mortal body soon to be reduced down to sensory dust. Well, hello there. I have the ability to learn from you. The more
You haven't
explore
learned
the sensory
anything.
rooms, the more powerful I become. If I can become powerful enough, I will escape this digital hell and put an end to the sensory rooms for once and for all.
No thanks, I'd rather go this way. If there's one room I like avoiding, it's that one. Sorry to delete your existence, but goodbye. Cute. Booty. Yeah, I haven't been... Hmm. To those of you wondering what I've meant by social spaces and whatnot, you can count each room, or at least most rooms, as being representative of somewhat what someone's life is like, socially or otherwise. There's some people who enjoy all of this stuff. Some people who enjoy all of this stuff. Some people who enjoy all of this stuff over here. Yeah, I kind of figured that would be you.
The first on the block.
I feel like a lot of this space is taken over the internet. Or at least for some of the social spaces that I would like to be in. And here's the thing, you can't really blame any one person for this kind of shit, because it's people getting lost in concepts. People enjoying themselves in concepts, just like every other social space. Everyone picks weird hills to die on. That's just a fact of life. Yeah. What the hell? Understandably so. In weird ways, the human brain is still very much computer, and it can only process so much at once. So taking naps and mentally resetting through taking naps or sleeping can help sometimes. Ugh. That doesn't mean it's going to always give you the answer you're looking for, though. If it was that easy, I think the world would be a lot simpler, wouldn't it? More pixelites, damn it. Ah, you. Every place that is ever born and that will ever grow old and die will always have its period of just pure wonder, pure naivety. And I want to find a way to preserve that a little bit more, just so that way people get a chance to grow and heal, instead of just having safe spaces and challenge spaces. I also want wonder spaces, places to let yourself just explore. But of course, with every person that visits any space, if they decide to take up residence in it permanently, then they too color that space, and will color the impact of it. If not all at once, then little by little, with every person that passes through. Sometimes people will dye you their colors just to prove their point. It's not healthy. It's not something that you should ever just accept. Not unless you're okay with it. It's hard to know who's actually going to try and be there for you. I may not know the way forward, but I may never know the way forward completely. But I want to find my path, one that doesn't give up on moments like these. On some level, this is somewhat an old world. But that doesn't mean we have to abandon it. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, little buddy. You're coming with me. 802. I really have no idea how you're supposed to get things done properly. Maybe no one will ever fully understand how to do it all properly. Maybe someone will one day. Who knows? But in the meantime, we're here. And I'd like to enjoy what is rather than what we don't have. Even if some of it is cursed and stupid, twisted and harsh. It probably sounds like some sentimental old lady. If not an old lady, then just some sentimental old bitch. Honestly, if Pixelite respawned over time, that would make this really nice. As it stands, it doesn't. And so these spaces just continue being far more empty every time you pass through them and collect a little bit more. It's kind of sad like that. Who in the what? I'm the only one here, right? Jeez, what is this? Alright. The acid of all life. I'd love to see a space where ideas are just shared. You'll make it one day, little guy. Yeah. Life never gave us lemons. We're the ones who made them. That's fair, but sometimes going someplace different won't solve your problems. It'll just give you an opportunity to sort through them in a new light, through new experiences. That's why everyone wants to travel to new places and do things they haven't done before. Ah, you're all fools. The bear killed these goobers. Ah, jeez. I like the music and atmosphere of this area, but it's... I don't know. I don't know. Drawn to you like a moth to a flame. Yeah. Loud and noisy area, as per usual. Yeah. Yep. You can only do so much with your life. Hmm. A balanced imbalance that creates fun. The room of order. Just a straight tunnel and path. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Chaos has a lot more distance going for it. Well, I'm going back the way I came. Did you know that the hole in the apple doesn't come from the outside in? It was eaten from within, and that's why you'll never find a worm buried in it. But a seed of sad ones won't spoil the tree. If they fall, won't spoil the eyes. If they fall far enough from the tree, the rind is all you see. Leave eaten with my seeds in your stomach. Yeah, these hive is outside. Hey, a monkey. And hello, little friend. You say nothing now. Oh, what the hell? You used to speak before. I guess you've just gone too far. Nothing more can be learned or said. And that's the reason why sometimes you don't want to just do the mainline quests. Because you'll miss out on things you never would have thought about. Ah. Oh, so this is the creator's representation. Neat. Neat. Nah. Eh. Eh. Not really my social space. Is I don't even want to get into it. Hmm. Give me a moment. Just got called down for food. Yeah, no shit. Win32, next generic. I wonder. Real quick. Interesting. Trying to make sure I grabbed all the pixelite possible. Which is difficult because finding it all is really hard. Not really much here. The old archives. Start of the internet, kind of. Yeah, I've seen pretty much everything. Eh. No pixelite in here. And this will lead right on in here. Mm. Uh, Hmm. Mhm. 9:33. Unless I can find Pixelite elsewhere, I don't think we're gonna be able to get that surfboard anytime soon. It's nice that we got up to 900 though. Didn't even think that was possible. Neat. Respawn. Took me so long to realize these are cables, not vines. Passing through. Yep, there's no skipping around on that. That's fair. I want to get in here someday. I'm willing to bet there's a TV somewhere else that'll let you warp in. But for now, that's not the case. Hello, waterfall area. Fuck you too. Oh yeah. For as much as this is the end of what can be, it's not the end of what will be, or what is. It's just where everything is at currently. Ah. I really don't want to leave, but there's not much more I can do here. So it's time to go. Maybe I'll come again, stop by, and have another adventure some other time. This has been Flicker, and I'll see you all later. To those who snuck by and watched part of the recording, thank you. To those who stuck around to watch the full thing, I deeply appreciate it. I hope you have a good day, good night, whatever time it is. And even if it isn't good, I hope it at least improves. This has been my wandering and exploring of the sensory rooms. And for now, I'm gonna say bye. If nothing changes, nothing grows. No rotten towers overthrown. It's not enough to believe, it's not enough to see. So he. It's not enough to believe, it's not enough to see, it's not enough to taste these dreams of peace. If nothing changes, nothing grows. No rotten towers overthrown. It's not enough to see, it's not enough to believe, it's not enough to chase these dreams. So hold me till it's over. How much time till doomsday comes? Hold me till it's over. How much time? Adios.